Now, as you know, Elon Musk, hero to some, enemy to others, who cares? World famous billionaire, tech genius, all the rest of it. Famous for the big battery there in South Australia. He even put a car into space. Well, let's just actually check in with the quality of his business at the moment, because according to business writers today, he's losing $24 billion a day because Tesla shares are starting to fall apart. So this bloke knows how to change the subject. Rather than, my company is losing $24 billion a day, or I am individually, let's come up with a peace plan for the Ukraine, which essentially means just give Russia what it wants and step back. Unsurprisingly, the Ukrainians were rather direct in their response here, telling him to go away, as to his response on Twitter. Now, while we're still talking about what's been happening in Ukraine, by the way, one of the cities that has been now formally annexed by Russia, saying that the 99.995% of people wanted to go back to Russia, well, actually, the Ukrainian army is winning that territory back. Now, are they winning that territory back because they are defeating the Russians or because the Russians are starting to run away? Because now it is, according to Putin, Russian territory. And maybe they're running away because they might be afraid of what's about to happen, which is that a military train with nuclear weapons is currently making its way to, guess which part of the world? The parts of the world, potentially, that are back in Russian control. The expectation is that he may well perform some sort of a nuclear test in the next few days, and that's frightening.
And what about the fears that this could escalate to nuclear?
Well, nuclear warfare is something that should scare us all. And if anyone watched Vladimir Putin's speech on Friday, it was a rambling affair where he listed all types of grievances from the 1600s against the West all the way through to today. When he discussed the United States as the only country in the world that's ever used nuclear weapons in 1945, 77 years ago, he didn't condemn it. He cited it as precedent.